Hello, my friends. We are back on a new stream. It's episode 84, and we are rescoring this Aquaman 2 trailer. This is part three, so meaning this is our third session. Each session's about 2 to 2.5 hours long. This one will be probably similar to try to finish it off, and it looks like we have quite a bit of measures here. It looks like we have 60 something measures that we need to fill, um, in which I probably did about two-thirds of that already. So we're looking good. In other words, I think we can try to finish this today. Um, but we'll see. You never know with these streams. Maybe the stream will crash. Maybe my computer will just die on me. We'll see. But yeah, as you know, live streaming is just fraught with peril. So with that being said, I'd love to try to get this going. I do realize though that sometimes my streams go to the wrong place. So I think I did this last week, so I gotta just double check and make sure that my streaming um, was not in the wrong avenue here, because I'm not seeing the video coming out on my feed, at least the link that I shared. So what I might need to do is go ahead and just make sure that everything is working before we start, and then I can get started here. I'm just going to refresh my page. Let's see if anything comes up. So started streaming 108 seconds ago. That's good, right? But I'm not seeing exactly what I should be seeing. So I'm just going to go to one little spot on my other computer, my screen, that you guys probably can't see right now. Um, but yeah, it looks like we have something going on here. I just want to make sure I'm not streaming to a wrong post here. Okay, let's go here. It says it's live. If I click on this, I'm streaming live. Okay, part three. Okay, looks like we're good to go. So let's go ahead and press start here. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we worked on last time. All right.
4 years ago, I was basically unemployed. Wandering. No home. But now, I'm a husband and a father. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh yeah, I finally got a job. I'm the king of Atlantis. Every known species in the sea. Call this place home. That doesn't mean they don't like me. I'm gonna kill Aquaman and destroy everything he holds dear. I'm gonna murder his family. Burn his kingdom to ash.
He must be stopped, or a global meltdown is imminent.
I know someone might be able to help us. Ooh, you look rough. What's up, little brother? High five. Do not call me brother. I can't believe you let this happen. Yeah, well, I hate this job.
True king builds bridges, right?
True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta.
It's different now. He's stronger than before. It's the Black Trident.
Before King outlived his time, there were 7 kingdoms.
Okay, and I'm just going to stop it there because that's basically what you're seeing over here on starting measure 43. It's just a sketch of chords. I mean, it doesn't mean that we're going to use everything here. We might pick and choose from where we left off. And then once we dial down like the chord progressions, we need a lot of different chords happening here, but we also need to hit a few things. So all of that will take into consideration. So let me go ahead and just put my headphone volume up just a tad. Okay, so that I can hear a little bit better. If anyone's here watching, let me know if the audio is good and if you guys can see everything. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's go right to this chord. I think everything is pretty much there. I mean, we might tweak a few things or just like ride the faders a little bit differently. Especially I think right here, somewhere where he said, "Don't call me brother." There's something there I heard, but that's a really minor thing. What we got to do is dial down these chords. So let's go straight to this part. And I like how it starts on A minor, so I'm going to keep that. But I didn't really like this second chord here. So let me actually make sure that it's on active part only. And let's see how we do. Also, let me just double check again. I'm kind of getting paranoid because last week I did this thing where I was streaming on the wrong link, and it looks like it's not happening for some reason. It's kind of confusing, to be honest, how these links work per se. So like the link I shared to everyone probably isn't working, which is so weird. But if I go to my channel, it'll say that it's streaming. So I'm just a little confused as to what is going on here. But hopefully you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, and we're good to go. So yeah, this link, let me just double check the links here. It says watch. Okay, man, that is so weird. So that's something I have to learn in terms of when I'm sharing links, if I'm sharing the right one or not. But yeah, it looks like we're good to go. I don't know what I could do at this point, so I'm going to close out and let's get started. So let's go to 43. Okay, so what chord should we go? We're in A minor. So let's try, let's see here. We could do like a hard 5 chord to see. I think if we go back to that D major chord like before, that would work pretty well. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just try that chord. Okay, so that works always in a style like this, like a superhero style. So we're going to go A, D, and then it goes back to A. What if we go to F sharp or F on this next one?
It's the Black Trident. They were king out in his time. There were 7 kingdoms. The Trident.
Okay, so I think let's mute this for a second and listen to how the dialogue plays. So the dialogue is going like this, and let's see here. If I were to bring this up just a tad, that would help, right? Let's bring the volume up.
True king builds bridges. We need to find Manta.
Okay, yeah. So doing that volume helps. I think if we just do that for the whole thing, that'll be good. So okay, so that's one thing. 43. Let's dial down the chords again.
Be strong.
Cool. And this should be solo defeat. So for some reason it's not working. Let's see. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that would happen. Solo defeat. There you go.
We need to find Manta.
It's different now. Be stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident. In King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was
Cool. Very nice. So I think that is a solid contender. And what we're going to do now is just make sure that we have certain hits that might line up.
Than before.
It's the Black Trident. In King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms.
Okay. So right here would be kind of a cool spot where the tridents are hitting each other. Right there. Right. Boom. Okay. So that's actually a 1 beat early in this type of meter. So why don't we do 3/4? Oops, that's a 38/4. Yeah. Okay, so let's fix that. And that way then we can land on that hit right on the 4/4 bar. Okay, so then what else do we got here? We have a way to end that early, just 1 beat. Okay. So everything up to here, there's a lot of scene changes, enough that you don't even have to like hit them per se. They're just kind of different shots, giving the audience some eye candy, so to speak. And then after that, it goes during King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. Boom. Okay, so maybe we can do like a little tone shift there. And also, let's bring all these notes over by 1 beat, like that.
There were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a curse. Called them home.
Okay. And then along with that, there's this little pulse thing. I added the pulse also as a kind of a placeholder. Maybe here, let's just mute that. Leading up to that, though, it works pretty well. So that can kind of be our foundation. So what we're going to do now is whether we we have to decide whether we keep this in this instrument or if we're going to spread it out, or keep like a little bit, like just the bass line part.
True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta.
It's different now.
So this is where maybe changing some of these bass lines to not drastically change back and forth, but like for instance, these all share the A. So why don't we write the chords in so we don't forget? Let's go in and zoom in just a tad. And I'm going to write A minor. And then the next chord was D major. And then the next chord after that was F major. Okay, the other one is a flattest second chord. It's a B flat. And then the last one is a E major. Okay, so we have that much. Let me make this a little bigger so you can see that. Okay, so we got that going on. Next is with that we have, let's see, one change out on the 4th chord and then B. That could work. Let's just hear that for a second.
We need to find Manta.
It's different.
Okay. So this is where I think if we glue that note together and see how that goes. And also I'll shape this a little better.
True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident. During King Outland's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The
Okay.
Trident.
Cool. So, excuse me. This hit here where the swords touch doesn't necessarily mean we're out of a phrase, so to speak. I mean, we can continue this phrase too. So those are some thoughts. Also, I'm not sure if the ascending baseline works as well as I thought. So let me just try some other ideas.
Than before.
It's the Black Trident.
That sounds kind of. I like that. There's a little bit more drama to that. Let's see if that works.
True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident. During King Outland's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Okay. So maybe the curse upon them all.
The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Okay.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Yeah. So I think that's more the end of the phrase instead of where the swords clash.
The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Okay. So after he says curse upon them all, like maybe right here on the half bar, let's make a mark and try to aim for that somehow. Okay, so this is where maybe the meter that I added, the meter change at 48, doesn't matter necessarily too much, as long as it just ends at the right spot. So, like right here, there can be a slight pause.
Was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic.
So, oh,
Trident's dark magic. Trident's
okay. So there's also a hit here, I think, when these guys fly out, and then roar, boom. Okay, so that can work. I'm just thinking in terms of meter, if we should change anything. So like, let's say this is a 5/4 instead.
During King Outland's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The Trident.
Okay, let's put a mark right there as well. Okay, that's still an important hit, but not as important as like where it should lead into or lead out of. So I think we can put that back into a 4/4, and let's see how that goes. So then we have here.
True king builds. True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident. During King Outland's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a
Okay, boom.
were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a
Boom. Boom, boom.
It's the Black Trident. During King Outland's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Okay, yeah. So that's shaping. So then I'm just thinking, should we pause here?
Spreading.
He means to end the.
Spreading.
He means.
Okay, so maybe we could do like a 2/4 bar here, and this is where it gets really intense.
Spreading.
He means to end.
Okay, so like that's where the downbeat would be. All right, so with that all said and done, maybe I can move these notes. Let's get rid of that. Let's just get all these notes in sort of aligned that spot, even though it might not end in the right place.
He means to end the bloodline.
I don't know, Mazan. But we can't leave our children alone without hope.
You're not as bad at this as you think.
If you lead, the Seven Kingdoms will follow.
Okay, well, that's kind of cool, but let's re-attack it right there.
Lead, the Seven Kingdoms will follow.
Okay, so it's too much. We need to do like something else. Let's see.
Lead, the Seven Kingdoms will follow.
So the 5 chord generally is, what we want to end on. So we might have to just move that over like that. Okay. We can also not resolve it. Like if I were to go like this. And then it can resolve less less dramatically with like a piano or something. Boom. Right? So like that's kind of my instinct right there is to try a little bit different, not as typical maybe. Let's see here. I mean, and I might change my mind too, but right, and I still need to massage these faders. Right, kind of like a little tailed out for the end of the video there. Okay, so let's kind of fill in the missing pieces, so to speak. All of this is placeholder as well with the faders. I'll fix that later. Let's actually do that. Okay, so we are getting close. I'm gonna move this over here. The chords here are working.
He means to end the bloodline.
Oops, let's try that again. Sorry, it's gonna move something. Okay, so right here.
He means to end the bloodline.
I don't know, Mazan. But we can't leave our children alone without hope.
You're not as bad.
Okay, so this chord might not be working. So let's move this over here. Da, na, na, na.
He means to end the bloodline.
Oh, sorry, I'm not sure what happened. Sorry.
He means to end the bloodline.
I don't know, Mazan.
Okay, so the chords here are also kind of dictated by what's happening on these hits. So we could keep it like this, or we can move it slightly over, or we can speed it up. There's a lot of things we could try. Let me actually try slowing this down slightly and moving it this way. So we have that. Okay.
He means to end the bloodline.
Okay, let's move this in 4/4.
He means to end the bloodline.
Okay, so what we could do is an idea is have the hits hit on 2, starting here. Well, let's see what's going on. Here's my tempo. I'm gonna go to this. Oh, that's right. Go like this. Okay, great. So let's try matching it on beat 2.
He needs to build a bloodline.
I don't know, Lazette. I can't believe our children are without hope.
Okay. Let's just fill that in with this same chord.
You're not as bad at this as you think.
But maybe let's go up. Okay. And actually, I'm curious. Maybe how would it sound if we went like this?
He needs to build a bloodline.
Like that. And let's get rid of that. Okay, so let's put that 1 octave. We'll fill that in as well, but that kind of sounds cool.
He needs to build a bloodline. He needs to build a bloodline.
All right.
He needs to build a bloodline.
I don't know, Lazette. Lazette. I can't believe our children are without hope.
You're not as bad at this as you think.
If you lead, the seven kingdoms will follow.
Interesting. Okay, so now there's when I shifted the tempo, you'll see how I have an extra beat just laying here now. So let's figure out how this works. For some reason, this is 5 beats long, so we could probably fix that to go like this, like six beats long, so 5 beats. And let's make sure we can give it a full. Oh, let's see here. That's why. A full quarter note like that. Okay, so then if that's the case, let's change the time signature here to 6/4 and then 4/4. Okay. And again, that might be not orchestra. That might be piano or something. I think it should tail. Let's see. Is that right? Let's see. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe there's something going. Oh yeah, there you go. Let's just move this slightly over. There you go. My out button, it just does not want to work today. Okay, so there we go. Okay, perfect. So that's where we want to hit it. What else was I gonna say? So there's just a brief little area that I want to try to hit earlier. So what if I went like this? Okay, and then here, when the screen comes up or it changes right there, we probably want to hit that too. We're so close. I think we might just be able to get away with doing this like that. Cool. And then because I'm slowing it down, unfortunately, it does something wonky with the timing. So I need to dial this down like that much instead. And so let's go here and let's dial this down like so and like so, something like that. Cool. Great. That is good to go. By the way, I'm starting to think the link I shared on social media to watch this video live might have been wrong. So I do apologize for anyone that wants to see it live and is not able to. Just find me on YouTube or Twitch, and luckily I do have more than one way to stream at the same time. So if you can't find me on YouTube for whatever reason, because the link was not right, find me on Twitch and vice versa. I'll figure this out eventually after 84 streams and counting. Yeah, eventually I'll get this all down to a science, but hopefully Google doesn't change their stuff after. Okay, so we're getting close. These are just the baseline chords, or I don't know. I don't want to say baseline because that's actually another thing, but these are just the all-purpose, the foundational chords that I want to use. And so I also probably should write some of these down so that we're all on track here. Let's just press play from here and see how it plays.
He needs to end the bloodline.
I don't know what I said, but I can't believe I choked words without hope.
You're not as bad at this as you think.
If you lead, the seven kingdoms will follow.
And then I think that works really well. I think I'm just gonna add one more thing, which is it's not a big deal, but I'm just gonna add the higher notes on here. So it should be like a E. Cool. And if we use some other sounds like drums and crash cymbals, like all that will tail over, and then boom, with some drums also, boom, right there. Okay, so that works really well. Let's actually put the chords in now. So the first chord here, let's do our music theory together, shall we? First chord is looking like a D minor. So I've been using D major for other moments, but this is D minor. So then we have D minor, F. Over here looks like it's an A minor chord. Over here we have a G chord. Over here it looks like we have a D minor chord. F, A, C, okay. So this is just repeating itself. So another round of the A minor, and then let's see, D minor, F, A minor, G, D minor, F, and then A minor, G again. And then over here we have this nice flatted 2 chord, which is a really fun thing to do when you're adding more suspense and mystery at the same time. And then you have your E. We could also add like a E7 dominant towards this other half. Let's maybe, E7 dominant. And let's just like add that somewhere here, either in this note, just go down. I mean, might not be necessary, but it's kind of cool. Also, these chords are, and the voicings for it aren't exact, but it's close. We might kind of use some type of direction like that. Okay, so we have our initial chords here, and now let's fill in the middle. So we have 48 to 50, 51. So these four chords we have to, or maybe just three chords we have to figure out. So let's press play here now. I'm going to go to 38.
I can't believe you let this happen.
Yeah, well, I hate this job.
True king builds bridges, right?
True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident. During King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Okay. Okay. So, I actually, the reason why I said 48 to 51 is because there's a big hole here, but there definitely is stuff happening in the bass line. A minor, D, F, B flat. Okay. So here is actually going to G. And then from the G, we have an E minor. Like that. Or, excuse me, E major, right?
There were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a curse.
Okay, so this needs to maybe give a little breather, more than maybe 2 beats. So let's see how this sounds.
It's the Black Trident. During King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Okay, I'm not sure when I'll exactly get out, but that seems to work. And then there's the little pulse, the bass pulse right down here. Let's actually let that we'll keep that going a little longer. So right here.
There were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Right. Okay. So in addition, the bass pulse will change notes. Let's go to E.
There were 7 kingdoms.
Cool. All right. So this is where it gets tricky. The bass pulse, they're all kind of sharing the note here, but I do go down to an F.
Than before.
Let's see.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident.
Okay. So here I went down to an F, and I would go to a G.
It's the Black Trident. During King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms.
Cool. All right. All right. So let's kind of commit to something like that. What are we gonna do here, though? That's the question. There's probably some sound design elements we can try adding, like a crescendo, with risers here.
There were 7 kingdoms. The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Cool. I like how the chord hits with this character. I'm not sure who that is holding the trident up and really high in there. I think that works really well, but maybe we can add like a little, like a pickup note. Let's see. Let's go back here. So if we were to do, let's say D, the D minor chord again, but with a pickup that starts lower. Let's see. Maybe like A and A, F, D. Okay, let's go one beat and see if that does anything. A. Might have to add more notes here, so let's try going down. Okay, let's meet that. Okay, so that's an idea.
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Yeah, that's interesting.
were seven kingdoms. The trident was a curse upon them all.
I'm wondering if we should even go bolder and just stop here.
Were seven
2,
kingdoms.
3, 4.
The trident was a curse upon them all.
Let's see.
Them all.
And then let's see. Let's figure this out. This probably should be like a 3/4 bar.
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Okay. So let's make this also a 3/4. Actually, let's see. How does that work?
Them all.
Actually, we don't need. We could do like that.
Them all.
3, 4,
Trident's
1,
dark magic
2,
is
3. Okay. So,
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
In King Atlan's time, there were seven kingdoms. The trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Let's go do an E.
Spreading.
Okay. And yeah, the timing. I'm not convinced if we're in the right spot here, but
Spreading.
maybe it needs to just crescendo.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Okay, that's probably better. Let's get rid of all of the muted notes so it's not confusing. Okay, and then there's just one spot where the bass pulse. I keep going back and forth, which is the story of my life when it comes to scoring something. You're always just tweaking and getting the timing right. Okay, so I think that's good. This right here is interesting. I'm kind of doing like an A minor chord. So I'm just gonna put that in, and yeah, it's the start of the beat. And let's rock and roll. This is actually the hardest part, I think, is getting the chords down. Implementing does take longer and can be tedious, but if I feel like we have a pretty solid idea here. So okay, so let's go back to this guy. Let's go and shape.
True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident. In King Atlan's time, there were seven kingdoms. The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Okay, so I'm having second thoughts on this chord change. What if I just kept? Oop, didn't mean to do that. What if I glued that and just kept it on B flat for a second?
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
Okay, and there's something weird happening here. Is there like two notes underneath? I don't know. I'm hearing like a reattacking. Interesting. Like it's getting louder. Maybe it's whatever's happening here. I'm not sure. This is kind of a weird sound.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
Okay, let's double check if I don't. Do we have anything else happening? We do have this note there. That's just a downer. Okay, that's weird. I'm hearing it get louder for some reason towards the end of that note. That shouldn't happen.
True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident. In King Atlan's time, there were seven kingdoms. The Trident was a curse upon them all.
Okay. All right. So let's see. There's just something funky happening there. Maybe if I go 1/2 beat out like that.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
Interesting. So I think this is actually just part of the sample. If you hold on to it, I'm not changing any of the faders. It kind of has its own shape to it as you sustain. So that's interesting. I didn't know that it was gonna do that. I'm just gonna go down even more to sort of fight that.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident. During King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms.
Cool. So I'm gonna glue that together too, and let's just put these together and see if we want to commit to this as our final thing.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black.
Cool. All right. So there's that, and then there are other notes here in this A minor chord. We have A minor, which we're playing the A root, and so we have C and E to play with. Let's see what we can do with strings here.
True king builds bridges.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at maybe one of these to save us some time, and put that in here. Okay, already dramatic. Cue the dramatic strings.
We
I think that kind of works. I'm just seeing if we have any other ideas here. Hey, Set Zero. Oh, no worries. Thanks for joining in. I'm gonna let's see, move these notes over here. Let's see how that sounds. Da 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 da. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see how that sounds. Da 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 da. So I need to change this. Let's go like that. Like that.
We need to find Manta.
Oh, oops. Let's move that over here. Yeah, like that.
We need to find Manta.
Cool. Let's see if that works.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
Okay. And then maybe here we can change it along the chords. So something like that. So if we go lower, so we have C and then the Fs like that.
Than before.
Okay. Just an idea. Let's go.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
Cool. I'm just using that as a reference to see if I want to try that. I think it might work.
Than before.
Okay. Let's do this.
Than before.
Yeah, F sounds better.
Than before.
Oops. Okay, let's keep it on D.
Than before.
Okay. And then let's change that chord now. So instead of C, maybe you go to B flat.
Before. It's the black trident.
Okay, so this is where maybe the chord isn't just working out. Like maybe I switch it on the next measure or something like that. But let's see if how that sounds.
Before. It's the black trident. In King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms.
Interesting.
True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta. He's different now. He's stronger than before. It's the black.
Okay, so yeah, definitely the chords will have to change. So I kind of see what's happening. There's like an odd number of phrasing here. Usually, you know, the good old even numbers work really well. Thinking out loud here. So
We need to find Manta. He's different now. He's stronger than before.
interesting. So if this was a truly a D major chord, we would have to add a F sharp in there. But with the way the spiccatos are happening, it's not jiving too well, huh? What if I put this chord here, like this, and kind of work our way in? So we have the A minor, D, probably F here. Okay, let's see how this goes. So we're kind of changing the chord structure here, but maybe this will be for the better. So this B minor, I don't know if you can mute it. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, so let's just kind of keep that there as an idea in case this doesn't work out. So we have A minor. Then let's go over to our chords again. Yeah, so this is where it's kind of funky. So what if we did? Well, I mean, we might be able to get away with this for the bass line, but my pulse is doing that too.
We need to find Manta. He's different now. He's stronger than before. It's the black trident.
Okay, so the F is interesting. Let's see. Maybe if I tried the B flat instead.
In King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The trident was a curse upon them all.
Okay, and then maybe this can go out 6 beats. All right, so how is this gonna work? Let's say 6/4 bar. Yeah. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 beats, 5 beats. So 5/4 bar. 5/4. Let's add a 2/4 here, like that. Okay.
We need to find Manta. He's different now. He's stronger than before.
Cool. All right. So this is D minor, but what if I D F sharp? So make that a D major.
Before.
Okay.
Before.
Interesting.
We need to find Manta. He's different now. He's stronger than before.
I think D minor works a little bit better. So
We need to find Manta. He's different now. He's stronger than before. It's the black trident.
okay. All right. And then here, are we committing to F? I'm not sure. Let's play around with that. Oops, this is A minor. Let's try another one. No. I kind of like that B flat. So what if we switch that around? So let's mute this and go here. All right, and then that kind of changes a lot of stuff here. So let's go back to the bass line. Two instruments. So one's a synth and the other's a like an ensemble patch. Okay, there you go. So if we're gonna do the B flats, let's try and commit to that. Bassline would have to just move up to this one, and then it could probably go up to B. In stepwise motion, that might be the best. Let's see.
In King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident start.
Okay, cool. It's a little better. Let's see here. So let's look at the string spiccatos starting at this measure.
Before.
It's the black trident. In King
Okay, so here this is gonna have to change to, let's say, B flat or D. What else would work?
In King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The trident.
Okay, so that works, and then let's move that into the E. So this one is only 5 beats, so let's kind of mute that for now, and we're gonna go E, B, and maybe down. So B and E's.
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Oops.
Trident was a curse upon them all. Trident was a curse upon them all.
That's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's maybe shape it so we have da 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 da, like that.
Trident was a curse upon Trident. Were 7 kingdoms.
Oh, let me put the expression pedal up. I think that just made it quiet.
Were 7 kingdoms.
No. Oh, let's make sure that these are spiccato notes. Oh, it's not really kicking in, huh? Let's bring it up. Oh, okay, that's why. I just muted it on accident. Cool, let's bring it down just a bit.
We need to find Manta. He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the black trident. In King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident start magic.
Okay. Da 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 da. So we need to stop actually right on 50. Da 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 da. Da
Trident was a curse upon them all.
da 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 dun dun. Something there. Da 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 dun dun.
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident start.
Okay. What if I made this last note a marcato? Or let's see. Yeah, something like that. Marcato. Let's see how that sounds. Make it down.
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident.
Yeah, it's a little wonky, right? Well, let's just keep it like that for a second. All right, so let's shape that, what we have going on.
True king builds bridges. We need to find Manta. He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the black trident. In King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. The trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Okay, so there's kind of a disconnect between this chord progression and this cadence that we're ending on.
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark.
Okay, partly it's just the volume. Like, I don't know if I can shape that a little better, and if it's on the right chord either. Let's see.
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
To build the bloodline.
I don't know what I said, but I can't believe I've so close to hope.
You're not as bad at this as you think.
Only the 7 kingdoms will follow.
Okay, that's the idea. We're getting there. Going to this spot, I'm just gonna let that TR sustain just a little longer, and then let's make these also sustains. Okay. All right. So I do have an idea, real quick. Let's. There's these notes leading out from here. I think it was on this 50 bar. So what if we, along with the strings there, they're going da da dun dun on E. I think it's this note. Let's make this a marcato, like that. Okay, and let's just hear how that sounds in context.
Trident's dark magic.
Okay, and then we're gonna have to drop down gradually. Same thing here. Drop down gradually. Okay, so
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic. Trident's dark magic is spreading.
all right, so yeah, we can grow into it a little more too, but that's the idea. So I just want to see if this is the right chord now, going from this part 51 to 52, if it's right.
Trident's dark magic.
Trident was a curse upon them all.
My intuition wants to go with like a G chord. I'm not sure why, like the 5th of the D minor, and not go in as soon. Let's just go with it. I can also sketch it. Let's see. Oh, sustain, right?
Spreading.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so on that part, are we gonna go G chord? G sounds good.
Spreading.
Okay.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Okay. So I'm not sure when to come in here.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
I mean, like, it's good if we don't step over the dialogue.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Something like that. But we could also just creep into it a little more, which it is. Let's see. Let's just highlight this and drag it down like so. Like that. And then maybe we'll do a better job drawing it in like this. And then zoop.
Trident was a curse upon them all.
Trident's dark magic is spreading.
Okay. Alright, so this is a G chord.